Hi friends, today let's do the IUPAC nomenclature of organic compounds with carbonyl groups like aldehydes and ketones. We know that aldehydes are the organic compounds with the functional group C double bond O H, CHO, and ketones are having C double bond O group. If aldehyde is there, we use the suffix name as al. Suffix is the one which comes after the root word. Similarly, if ketone is there, we will use the suffix ONE, on, which comes after the root word. Let's see the first question like CH3CHO. First we have to check the number of carbon atoms. So the priority should be given to the carbon with the functional group. So CHO we have to give as number 1 and the CH3 is carbon number 2. As because of 2 carbon we use the root word as eth, and in between the CH3 and CHO there is a single bond. So that it is used to be ethane, like ethane, AN, it's an alkane. But because of the functional group, the last letter E will be replaced by the functional group name like al. So the final name is ethanal. This is how we are naming. First we write the root word. Then according to the type of hydrocarbon, like whether it is alkene, alkene or alkyne, accordingly we can use the letters like AN, EN or YN. And finally it is to be ending with al because CHO is a functional group. Similarly this question. Benzene with the CHO. It has a common name. That common name is benzaldehyde. Benzaldehyde is a common name. This common name is already accepted by IUPAC system. So we use this always as a common as well as a IUPAC name. But still it has an IUPAC name. For that we will take this as our main chain, which is benzene. So we write benzene. So while writing benzene, we took only these 6 carbon atoms which is in the benzene ring. We did not count the carbon in the functional group. So this will be termed as we are not counting, this will be termed as carbaldehyde. So if the carbon of the CHO group is a part of the main chain, then the name is ending with AL. But if this carbon is not a part of the main chain, then that CHO will be termed as carbaldehyde. So benzene carbaldehyde is a IUPAC name. Now in this third question, it's a ketone because C double bond O is a functional group. So from right side to left side or from left to right, this carbon number 2 is like C double bond O is having carbon number 2 only, and it has 3 carbon. So the root word is prop and all single bond only, so it's propen. The last letter E will be deleted by the suffix name like on. But in this time the suffix name to be represented by using a number. Why? Because the suffix is or the ketone is attached to the second group, second carbon. So it's propan 2-on. If it is in the first carbon, but ketone never comes in the first carbon, but it is aldehyde, it is in the first carbon. So that we did not give any number. But ketone comes in the second position, so we need to give the position as propan 2-on. Next you see a ketone is having the left side with the benzene and the right side with the methyl. In this case, this ketone we need to term as ketone itself, and the CH3 is termed as methyl. So methyl, and this benzene is termed as phenyl. So methyl phenyl ketone. This is how we are writing, but it has a common name. This common name is the one which we use always, which is called the acetophenone. So for the reactions and all, you study this name, which is acetophenone. But when you look into the question which is here, the CH3 is replaced by another benzene. So which will be termed as diphenyl because of 2 benzene ring, it is diphenyl ketone, or we can call it as benzophenone. Here aceto, the word aceto because of 2 carbon, these 2 carbon, this carbon and this carbon, so that it's aceto. But in this case there are 2 benzene ring. So one is termed as benzo, another one is termed as phene. So it is with the carbon double bond, or it's called the benzophenone. So acetophenone and benzophenone are 2 important compounds which always we use a common name. And in between you can see another compound. Since this compound is acetophenone because of 2 carbon, this compound has 3 carbon which is attached to the benzene ring. So we will call it as propio because of 3 carbon. Propiophenone. Phenone, why? Because The benzene ring is attached with C double bond. So propiophenone. These are some common names. Next question, you can see an aldehyde CHO. So we'll start numbering from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 carbons are there. In that, Br is a substituent which is attached with the fourth position and CH3 in the third position. So these two will termed as the prefix bromo and methyl. And we used to write alphabetic order while writing the name with the position. So bromine comes first as B comes in the beginning. So 4 bromo hyphen 3 methyl. 4 bromo 3 methyl and 7 carbons are there, so it's hept. And all single bonds, so normally it's AN and E is replaced by al. Why? Because of CHO. So 4 bromo 3 methyl heptanal. And this you can see a pentagon structure. In that pentagon, this is the carbon with the C double bond. This is the carbon with the double bond. So this carbon is termed as number 1, this is 2 and this is 3. And the third position with the CH3 group. So 3 methyl and the main chain is cyclopentane. Cyclopentane. But we should not write the letter E, but instead we write on, pentanone, cyclopentanone, 3 methyl cyclopentanone. And in this cyclic figure is cyclohexane. While counting cyclohexane, we are just counting all the carbons in the cyclic figure only. We are not counting this carbon, the one with the CHO, this carbon we are not counting. So it is termed as carbaldehyde. It comes after that, which is cyclohexane carbaldehyde. As we are not counting that carbon, we should use the name carbaldehyde. It's like benzene carbaldehyde. And in this, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons are there. So we use pent as a root word. But you see there is an alkene. It's a double bond. It comes after the second carbon. So it's 2-ene. So normally when you write ene, E is a full spelling, but the last letter E will be deleted by Al because of the presence of CHO as a functional group. So pen-2-enal. This one, which I told you, the propiophenone. In this case, you see an aldehyde group as well as a ketone group, C double bond O. So as per the priority, aldehyde is more prior and this is less prior. The functional group which is more prior is always used as suffix, which comes after the root word. And the less prior group is always used as prefix, which comes before the root word. And the prefix name of ketone is oxo. And the suffix name of aldehyde is al. So these are the two letters or two words we are going to use in this. Numbering, always you start from the more prior side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. In this, ketone comes in the third position and it is used as a prefix. Prefix name is oxo. So with the position it is 3-oxo. Got it? And there are 5 carbon. So pentane. After pentane it's alkane only, so AN. Then aldehyde in the first position, so al. 3-oxopentanal. Now in this you see a ketone group. Numbering can be done from any of the side because this third carbon only will be there for the ketone. And there are 2 substituents. According to the substituent, we can use a prefix like di, tri, etc. There are 2 substituents, we will call it as methyl, dimethyl. And those dimethyl is present in second and the fourth position. So 2 for dimethyl. And it's a ketone with the 5 carbon. Since it is 5, it's pent. It's all single bond, so AN. And ketone in the third position, so 3. And the ketone name is on. This is the Iupac name, which is 2,4-dimethyl pentan 2-on. And in this we are calling as benzaldehyde in the fourth position. Why? Because aldehyde is more prior. So that carbon number 1 and this is 2, 3, 4. 4-nitro benzaldehyde. This benzaldehyde, okay. So benzaldehyde can be termed as benzene carbaldehyde as well. Instead of this, you can write 4-nitrobenzene carbaldehyde. And in this next question, it's a different question. You see, CHO, 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 the 3 aldehyde group. And when you are counting the carbon atoms which is the part of the aldehyde, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That time we are not able to count this carbon. Similarly, if you are counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, then we are not able to count this carbon. So that one or the other way we will be missing one carbon. So that in order to avoid that mistake, better you select this as the main chain. 3 carbon. So it's propane, prop. And it's all single bond, so AN. And in this case, we use the letter E also. Why? Because if multiple similar functional groups like all 2 times, alcohol 2 times, ketone 2 times, or aldehyde 2 times or 3 times, multiple, more than one time, then there is a special rule in IUPAC system, that is complete name of the main chain to be written along with the last letter, which is E. Propane. And in propane, the first carbon, second carbon, and the third carbon, all the 3 carbons are attached with what? Are all attached with the carbaldehyde. CHO, CHO, CHO. There are 3, so tri carbaldehyde. So why we are using carbaldehyde? Because we are not counting that carbon along with the main chain. So propane 1, 2, 3 tricarbaldehyde. This case we call this as cyclohexane carbaldehyde. In that, here first position, second position and third position with the methyl group. So 3-methyl. 3-methyl cyclohexane carbaldehyde. This is how we are writing. And in this question you see 1, this is 2, this is 3. Second position with the OCH3. OCH3 group is called as methoxy. It's an ether group. Methoxy. Methoxy in the second position. So 2-methoxy, 3 carbons are there. So prop, ane, then al, propanal. This you can try. Same simple question. This also you try because it's an alkene. And in this benzene compound, benzene there are 2 aldehyde. And when we are counting aldehyde, we are not counting these 2 carbon with the benzene. So we'll use the word carbaldehyde and 2 times in position number 1 and 2. So benzene 1, 2, dicarbaldehyde. I hope you are understanding. And this case we count from here. The one with the CHO. 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 bromo benzaldehyde. Benzaldehyde is benzene with the CHO. And this case. This case you see. Here number 1, 2. So 2-methyl. It's a ketone. That ketone is attached with the not with the benzene. It's with cyclohexane. So cyclohexanone. The last letter E is relating and writing ONE. Cyclohexanone. In this case, so wherever CH3 twice or thrice comes, you write the expanded structure. CH3, then C, that C is attached with one more CH3. So it makes 2 CH3. CH3 twice and that C is attached with a double bond and CH, CO, CH3. This is how the expanded structure. And start doing numbering from the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? Because the ketone will get less number. And there is an alkene, there is a substituent in the 4th position, which is 4-methyl. There are 5 carbons, so pend. It's an alkene, which is in the 3rd position, so 3. Then ene. Don't write the last letter E, but instead you write on, but that on in the 2nd position, so that 2, then on. Okay, so this is how we are writing the IUPAC name of organic compounds with the functional group like aldehydes and ketones. So in textbook, some other questions are there in your NCERT textbook. You can go for practicing those. Thank you all.